Okay, mags. Got a lot of magazines here and we're going to go through every single one of them. Okay, to start off, the Canik MC9 is the smallest Canik pistol. So this Canik can accommodate any single magazine. It comes with a 12 round magazine that you can put a finger rest on. It comes with a finger rest as well. And then it comes with a 15 round magazine that fits like that. There is a slight grip gap there, so if you'd like, you can get one of these magazines that fit the grip at the back. Now this one is code 665, that's for the black one. FDE is 666. Now aside from that, it can also take the sub-Meta magazines, it can take the Meta SF magazines, it can take the 18 round magazines, the 18+2, even the extended 26 round magazines. So it can take every single magazine. Now as a rule of thumb, if it has a small frame, it can take any magazine. But do check that it functions well. What you're looking for is you want to see that it clips in, stays in, and that the slide locks back when the chamber is empty and when there's no rounds inside of the magazine. Now moving on to the sub-Meta or the sub-elite or the Meta SC, they all just got different names. This frame is also small, so same thing here. Even the MC9 magazine will fit in there. Even the 15, 18, 18+2, 26 round, any magazine will fit in the sub-Meta. Including this little guy right here. Now this one is slightly different to the MC9. This one's specifically made for the sub-Meta or the sub-elite or the Meta SC. Code on this one I think is 586 because it's slightly thicker than the MC9. The MC9s will work, but it's slightly thinner, not as wide. Now moving on to the Meta SF or the TP9 SF Elite, or firearms that are compact like this one, including the TP9 Elite Combat or the Alvin Dagger. These are your compact frame pistols, so they come with a 15 round magazine as well as a 15+3 magazine standard. So that's your 15 round magazine. Now because its frame is longer than the MC9 and the sub-Meta, it will not take the 12 round magazines. It just won't fit, it won't click and it will come out. It doesn't reach all the way to the top. And that's going to be true for the full size pistols as well. So standard 15 round magazine and the 15+3 round magazine. Now this is actually an 18 round magazine, but it's just retrofit to go a little bit higher to give you that flush sort of fit. But as you can see, my hand fits nicely on the pistol, so there's no need for the grip adapter at the back. 18 round magazines work no problem. But here's where things get interesting, because we've got two different types of 26 round magazines at the moment. There's one for the compact and there's one for the full size. Now the compact, that'll fit all the way up to there, so that'll obviously work. But the full size one, you'll see there'll be a slight gap. Again, not that that's going to be a problem. It fits with the mag well and without it, so tight fit either which way. Now when we go over to the full size pistols, that's your Rival, your SFT or SFX or SFT Pro, SFX Pro, or even your older TP9 SFX or the TP9 SF Mod 2. Those come with 18 round magazines. 18 round magazines. Now the Rival comes with aluminium +0 extensions. The difference between them is, you can see the one is polymer and the one is the aluminium quick release. Now the quick release is a lot easier to use. You can pull it back and you can remove the base pad with no tools required to clean your magazine. Now this is true for most of the extensions that they make as well. So if you're thinking of getting like a +3 extension, they have these toolless quick removal kits as well. And they will also work with or without a mag well. So simple as that. Now as a bonus, I think I've covered everything. As a bonus, I will talk to you about all of these magazine extensions. Now I know there's a new standard optics, or I think they'll just call it optics and IPSC, where they have a magazine length restriction. To give you a quick answer, the +3s are legal. The +3s and 4s, they stick out a little bit too much, so they are not going to be legal, but they do look very cool. And then we also have a +5. Now let's say for instance you consider taking a Meta MC9 magazine and you want to put a +5 on there. So firstly what you want to do is you want to push that out and just remove it like that. Make sure you wear glasses because this can spring out, hit you in the face. So you'll remove this base, you'll attach the quick release base, insert like that, and just slide it on. Really need glasses for this. Alright, so now you've got the 12 round magazine with the +5 extension, so that's a 13 round magazine. However, it doesn't click in, so don't get this +5 extension. Even if it could fit in, I don't think it'll slide lock. Yeah, so this one will not be compatible with the Meta MC9. Actually compatible with the Sub-Mete, slide locks even. I would recommend still testing it. You might need a longer spring. We do sell these springs separately. It's code 262. And let's try the +3 extension on the MC9. Alright, +3 MC9, that fits quite nicely. These come in different colors as well. Slide lock. It's quite like a bit of a grip there at the back, but I would still rather recommend getting one of those. But I know you might like the different colors or just the look of that one. Now this will also fit into the TP9 SF Elite, the Meta SF, as well as the TP9 Elite Combat and the Alvin Dagger. Well, this basically fits on anything. Let's check if it fits on the Sub-Mete. There we go. Well, they've actually made it sort of like a stop there, a little pinky rest almost. Pretty cool. Alright, thanks for watching.